Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is D-Free here today. I am going to be going ahead and showing off the brand new LR Gogeta, but not only that, with his best equipment slash skill balls enabled on him. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you are new for more content, as well as a notification so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. So for this video, I want to let you guys know this is part 1 of part 2, because you gotta know we're going to be able to do the same thing. We're going to want to do the same thing for the man Vegito. So just, if you want to check that out, check it out. Links down below. So I said all that to say, hey, I'm not alone. Guess who's back? Hey, man, how you doing?
What's going on? I'm here
Whoa,
again, finally.
That was kind of cringe when you came in. Ooh, what's going on?
Oh, man. G Fuel packs a punch, man. You gotta come in with a bang.
What's going on? Okay, anyways. Yeah, Hydros is back. Part 2 is going to be on Hydros' channel. So, again, check it out. Links down below. And for his video, we're going to flip-flop, and he'll be playing with Vegito. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't really like care so much about completing the entirety of this. I just want to get a good representation. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, Hydros is one of the developers of Trident, obviously, the quote-unquote private server that I'll be using for today's video with the English translations on most of my units and stuff like that. It hasn't come to the new Gogeta, by the way, Hydros. Why not?
What?
Oh, I got 3. Yeah. No, actually, yeah, the Gogeta's not translated. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe there's something I was supposed to download.
You're talking about like his card info or like
yeah,
the
bruh.
super attack
the unit
stuff?
Dokkan, it's not translated.
But there is a new one out. Did you
That's
not
why I
get the
just
new one?
said maybe it's my fault. Did you not hear me? Yeah, if you don't,
at first I thought you were talking about like the little captions on the super attacks.
No.
Because unless it comes to global,
No, I was saying what I was saying, and I tried to like obviously fill in the fact that I got 3 supers, which is epic. Yeah, so that was pretty good. So hold on, before we proceed with what I was saying, hold on. The friend leader does get the same stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, your friend leader will copy exactly what your leader is if you use the Trident friend.
yeah. So this is how things are looking because of the equipment. So just for the record, ordinarily Gogeta would not be able to get over a level 15 in the combo attack stat because obviously he is an STR type. He doesn't get the free level 5. For that, he gets it for crit. So he's not able to get over 15 ordinarily. We're able to get up to 21. And if you guys didn't know, for the combo attack, for the crit, it's 2% per level. He's got a 42% chance to do an additional attack that could become a super. So he's going to be very likely to pop that 3rd super because of the fact that when you have a built-in additional, you have another chance to roll the potential system attack as well. So he's going to be very good in terms of how that works. And as we go, I'm going to give the floor a little bit to Hydros to kind of explain a little bit about the equipment, because he knows a little bit better than I do. But that's obviously a little bit of a spoiler for an upcoming video that I'm forcing him to do. So Hydros will be doing a video soon. So definitely check out his channel where he explains in detail the way that the equips work and some things that you may not know, like the fact that they could potentially manipulate transformations and stuff like that. So Hydros, you want to kind of explain like the level cap and stuff like that? You said that they don't get up to like level 25. That's the highest they can get, stuff like that.
The equips will increase the levels. The max level cap that there is within the game currently is level 25. I don't think any unit currently, even with equips, will ever hit 25 just because of how their potential system is set up. But like stuff like bronze equips currently only affect your potential stats, your HP, attack, and defense. So that only goes up to 500 for each one. Level 5 is the max level for those. Silver affects each type card differently. Each type only gets 2 silver equips currently in the game, and like stuff for like STR, Gogeta would only be able to get additionals or dodge, and obviously no one wants dodge, so we want additional, so we're going to put an additional.
So just on that topic, the units are not able to get whatever their default level 5 would be without any dupes on the top left path. So he's not able to get another, 5 on top of that, pushing past the 25 limit on that level, right? That would push him to 26 technically, if he could.
Yeah, it would push him well past that.
Yeah, he's not able to get that. And that applies, again, so STR units are not able to get more crit. Same goes for tech. While physical and AGL not able to get more additional, and then int types not dodge. Because, again, they get the level 5 free.
Yes. And then silver also has like the other stuff like the super attack and healing, all that mess. bonus. Like they all have that, but no one's gonna use that, I don't think. So, and then gold. Gold is like the freebie. If you have the 2 dupes, obviously, is the only way you can use gold. So if you have gold, it goes up to level 3 only, which the levels kind of dictate how many it adds into it. So level 3 gives you 3 total. Like if you did a gold crit, you get 3 added into your crit. But every unit can use any of the gold equips for crit, dodge, and all that stuff. So it's kind of like the freebie, and it's not restricted based on types.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot that kind of goes into equips. But again, Hydros will explain in more detail in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. So we finally, by the way, did get our first Gogeta Blue to transform. Now we need to kind of get him to build up a little bit. And I was mentioning earlier how, like, the additional attack, like, he's very likely to do at least his 3rd attack, which could become a super. It may not. It does greatly help him out, though, because everything he does is type effective as well, obviously. So it helps him out a lot in terms of kind of outputting damage better and stacking better with what he can do. So I actually really enjoy the fact that that's a thing, right? Because they didn't have to add that in. And it's really going to be interesting to see how they handle the equipment and stuff like that on other characters, because it's going to help patch up some of their deficiencies in general. And like I mentioned earlier, you were telling me that maybe they could, you know, impact other things beyond just potential system-related stuff.
Aside from transformations, yeah, like I'll give at least one example. There is code to where it could affect to where there are equips for specific category units or link skills.
Yeah, this could get pretty crazy.
They can narrow it They can narrow it to a specific character if they really wanted to.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting to see, man. How this just evolves as a new thing. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So here we go.
And when they added the assets for all the equips, a lot of them aren't even used. Like there's crit and stuff for bronze, but that's not even used in bronze. And then a lot of the gold equips have like dual like crit and additional and stuff like that. So that's interesting to see how those will come in later. Yeah,
that's interesting. So I wanted to mention, in case you were not completely aware of kind of what we're doing here, what the purpose is. Shout out to this guy. The purpose is for you to track how often he's getting that 3rd attack, whether it turns into a super or not. Obviously, it's RNG, right? And then on top of that, how much he outputs, because he does also have, what, another 500 attack added on because of the equip he has. So there's little things like that that are in play, too.
The way Trident's little algorithm works is it'll determine the best equips for each character based on the potential system. And I think nearly every character, I think, gets attack. Because, I mean, especially Gogeta, like, if he can just hit harder, then it's not even a need for, like, defense or HP. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's really good, though, man. I thought he was incredible without this. And then whenever I was like, oh, wait, they actually got this as a thing. Why is this a thing? He doesn't need this. So, yeah, that's how I kind of feel about it. So we pretty much have everybody transform now. And we'll be able to kind of see that a little bit better. 3rd attack as a super. There we go. Not bad. Definitely would love to get that as much as possible.
How it would go if you put him in the 3rd slot, use his active skill, and how that would play into his additionals even more.
It would actually still kind of work the same, because that's just an increase on the potential system chance. That would still work the same. You'd still get that guaranteed additional super and the high dodge chance for that one turn.
There's no way that is a bug, by the way. That's intentional beyond anything they've done.
Yeah.
I think that's a more strategic way they've had to get people to play, like, oh, put him in the 3rd slot to use this, and then rotate him back over here when you're doing other attacks. And
yeah, I'm coming around to that a little bit, because they're not the first cards that kind of don't tell you literally stuff like that. Like Kid Goku, if I go back to him, I was always kind of perplexed by him, because his passive triggers at the same time as his active skill condition. So his passive is once only he does a critical hit. And that means for the entire turn, everything he does is a crit for that whole turn, including the active skill. So it's just kind of like weird things like that. They don't literally tell you, but you can piece together by experiencing the units. So yeah, definitely. Not like they're the first ones that kind of do this. So I'm coming around to it. At first I was like, I don't know. I think it might be a glitch, but it seems more and more like it's not. Because I think by now they'd have known about it and caught on to it.
Oh, they would have patched that probably right after the release if that was unintentional.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they'd let that go that far.
Wow, look at this guy. Seriously, bro, really? Come on, man.
That forever lock.
Come on, bro. Turles will get shredded, so I got to use something. Anyways, yeah. I definitely think it's intentional at this point. I'm not going to give him a super because he doesn't need one. So at this point, I do want to mention this is an incredible rotation for him just for one, obviously because of the support, the links he has with the other Gogeta. But on top of that, though, at this point, he should be pretty much maxed out with his additional 77% boost. So this would be a really good barometer for how powerful he is with all of that. 5.4. Guaranteed normal coming through, but if he gets that third attack, I'm counting KO, I think. No, he would have needed to crit there, unfortunately. He didn't give me a third attack. Seriously? Seriously? At least he's with Turles,
Yeah.
so hey, it works out. He'll have another chance, technically, to be pretty powerful.
RNG is never in anyone's favor.
Yeah,
when
and
it
see,
comes to this game.
See, the thing about that is like, oh yeah, this rotation could have definitely beat this, I think, if I got a third super or a crit. The thing about that is like, that's kind of what makes Vegito, I think, just a little bit more stable. Because, and I don't think the bar between them is that big, but Vegito at least gets the guaranteed second super. So like, he's able to leverage that better than the guaranteed normal. And it's not bad, obviously, to be able to get the guaranteed normal, especially when you have type effective. It balances out when you factor in the potential system in some way. But like, just sometimes I'm like, man, I wish you would get that extra super, man. It'd just be so much more impactful. So I don't know.
I kind of wish they had given Gogeta the guaranteed additional just to match him with Vegito.
Yeah, he had it pre-transformation.
He does?
Yeah, well, not guaranteed, but they both have the chance to do an additional super from their guaranteed attack.
I guess Blue, rather, his transformation, getting the guaranteed, I would have liked. I guess.
Yeah. They're the
just
same
to not make
three.
one better than the other, because, I mean, they're supposed to be hand of units to really kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. Of course you did. I guess it's really not that bad, because he can defend himself a little better. Anyways, I was very hopeful for that attack increase because I knew this rotation would have at least the LR back so I could get some of those links back. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, so since that's the case.
It clicked in my head that I see Turles and I'm playing.
Oh my god.
Eating that fruit, boy.
Oh, I can't get an Ultra. Lame. Just shy. So I'm going to try not to get the Dokkan, and I don't have to. Nice. Yeah, just shy of the Ultra. The +5 key is really good, but only if you can get that at least, 13 key and you're good.
I've realized that it comes in handy very, very well. When,
I love it.
One orb short, and you're like, oh, he's getting the 5 anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I love it. It's really good. Third?
Super.
Oh, he's doing it. Yeah, there we go. 3.5 on this attack now. That's actually really powerful for the third attack to be that strong.
When he supers, because the game kind of freezes like a split second.
Yeah, it kind of lags a little bit. That's nice to see.
That's the case with a lot of newer units, especially these, because these frames for all their supers are just teensy weensy pieces, and it's not great.
Yeah.
Not great to deal with to put them together, I mean, but they're great in game. Don't get me wrong. Although HD art win.
Well, I'm gonna at least get a guaranteed crit. I click all those early. No, it was super slow. How did I do that? It doesn't matter. You flustered me with your HQ mode. All right, so at this point, I obviously could have linked up the two blues, but I floated one so I can get the rotations established again because the stupid Broly destroyed everything. But hey, it's cool. We're going to get a crit here on the Dokkan attack. Huh?
Gotta love lock units.
Screw lock units. Yeah, I'm not tracking how many turns it's been and how many attacks, but I'm pretty sure that these Gogetas are maxed out now. Like, they've got to be with the additional 77%. So
it's like once they hit 77, they just stay at 77%, right? They don't.
Yeah, that's it. That's their max, and that's where they stay.
I knew it was a cap. I wasn't sure if if it started to fall off at some point. I couldn't remember.
Oh no, man! Could you imagine?
Imagine if they went up to 100%.
Yeah, and I don't think I will. All right. Dang, look at the attack stat difference on these two Gogetas. Holy crap.
Someone's got some supers under their belt.
This one, I think, is the one that got the chance to see. I think he did 3 attacks in the very beginning, and that's very huge because pre-transformation, these guys stack attack. So, like, if you get lucky and get those, and, like, especially if you show up turn 1, so you can get him again on turn 3 as opposed to turn 4, and then that unit shows up again on, turn 2, it would be the other Gogeta maybe. They'd get 1 turn to attack, and then they show up again and immediately transform. But the turn 1 unit gets turn 1 and 3, and they show up and transform on turn 5. So I don't know how that broke down initially. You can obviously go back and relook at it, guys. But there's a huge disparity here, and I'm assuming that's why. So.
Yeah, I think that one in the front had gotten more supers in the beginning than the other one did.
Yeah, it's
additional done.
There's a couple of avenues to it. It could also be that the other one's not built out yet. I don't know, but I assume that they are. Anyways, there's a couple of reasons as to why. Again, maybe it's not the 77 fully built on the last spot unit, but also, like, if you show up immediately, like I mentioned, on turn 1, you get that turn 1 and turn 3 to get chances to stack. You could get up to potentially 6 attack stacks if you do a bunch of supers. That's crazy. While the other one can maybe only get 3 if they show up on turn 2 because they immediately transform turn 4. So it's a huge disparity if that happens. So there's RNG on multiple levels. It's very unlikely, but it could happen. You never know.
I say when they're blue, when they do their super attack, that raises attack and defense, but it's only for that turn. And then
for the turn, yeah, they go back.
So basically, every time they come on rotation, they can raise their attack and defense, and then it loses it.
Attack is only on the 12th key, if I recall, and defense is on both. So it's primarily defense.
But defense comes in handy for like SBR and whatnot.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely want the defense because it allows them to tank a lot better. Because sometimes they just honestly kind of get hit kind of hard. So that's why they have that 3rd spot dodge thing, which is great for like SBR. It lets you leverage them and be flexible with them because they will get hit hard. They have like 70,000 defense or so pre-transformation, which is not enough for harder content. And then post-transformation, they're sitting about 100 or so, but they do raise throughout the turn with multiple super attack chances. And Vegeto's a bit more consistent with that because he at least is guaranteed the 12th key. And that's why I said Vegeto's a little bit more of a stable unit, while Gogeta kind of relies a little bit more on the RNG because he's guaranteed a normal attack, which is not anywhere near as good. So.
The good thing about Gogeta is that's super effective against all types.
Yeah, and see, that's why they did it. It was because they were trying to balance these two things out. It just, again, sometimes I flip-flop between like, oh, hey, I'd rather have this or I'd rather have that, right? Because of the circumstance that you're in. So, yeah, we're getting, by the way, a max key super in the 2nd spot. I kind of don't want to use an item here. Kind of feel like I need to, but nah, I'm not going to. If we lose here, it's fine. The video's kind of already proven what we wanted to prove. So between the multitude potential of attacks that we have between these front 2 units, realistically, we should win this round. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
The main thing I've noticed when Gogeta's type advantage against everyone comes into play is UI Goku in Legends Goku, because Vegeto, unless he gets a crit, isn't doing nothing to him, unlike Gogeta.
Yeah, he needs a crit there. Additional normal. Come on, one more super. Dang, the normal did so much damage. Oh! You would have beat it if you got a super. He would have literally beat it if you got a super. I don't think I lose here, though. He would have totally beat it. And that's what I'm talking about, like RNG. He kind of is, meh. I mean, they're still like the best 2 units in the game, in my opinion. Or like both of them top 3. I don't know how you mix in Kale and Khalifa, but I don't. At that point, you're arguing semantics between 1, 2, and 3.
Who's that?
Yeah. So
I've never heard of that LR.
It's not like it really matters much, but hey. Here we go. I think this will be our final turn. We got some support. We got the links with the other Gogeta. We're not getting legendary power, but screw that link. Who cares? So we have a type advantaged attack. Let's see if we can beat this.
Is that a 1.2 before the super? Goodness.
Yeah, it's at 1.2. 140k defense, too. Turles is support, man. Turles slurping everybody, as Hydros would say.
Oh, I can't do it. I don't want that demonetization, man.
Yikes. All right, come on, Gogeta, beat it. 6.4. This is about as high as we've seen him so far.
I think I got him one time about like 7.1. I think.
Oh, he can't beat this. That's not enough.
Additional.
He keeps giving me the 3rd as a normal attack. The good news is that he's at least even getting the 3rd. So I'm pretty sure we end here with the loss. But again, it's not like we couldn't have beat it. I'm not really trying to beat it. So yeah, because Turles is going to get shredded. I think Turles is going to take like easy at least 120k on a normal. So in which case, unless this Gogeta dodges, I think we just lose. So we'll see, I guess.
See, I get the dodge a lot with that Gogeta.
Yeah, he dodges a lot, and he didn't dodge, so that means we lose. He's like, oh, he dodges a lot, doesn't dodge. Anyways, oh, we didn't lose. I'm still gonna wrap.
Have an active skill left? Or no, you don't.
Oh, I do have an active, huh? I didn't use the other one.
Yeah, he's not below 50 yet, though.
No, I can't use it now. Wait, what?
Oh,
what?
here's where you lose.
How is he not below 50? He's missing 5 life
little
bars.
sliver of blue or something is probably what's causing
Yeah,
it.
it's just a tiny bit off. Wow, that's lame.
He technically is at 50 a little bit.
Yeah, they
in
need to
terms
just
of
add
the
a
bottom
bar.
bar, he is.
Yeah, they should add a bar for it. I'm not healing because I'm just gonna end this after this turn. So.
Vegeta tanks the hit. Look at that. Oh, he. No.
All right, we'll get one more super attack. This time, no attack support. Let's see if this Gogeta can wrap.
That's 6 million?
Yeah, 6 million, no attack support.
Great.
It's really impressive.
Great.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, he got this.
2 million on us normal.
Yeah, he's incredibly powerful, man. He's really powerful. Oh, hey, we finally got this. I forgot all about them.
Wait, they can fuse? I've never seen it.
Wait, what? Really? Downside is we can't dodge here at all. He blocks all dodges. So I guess since we've made it here, we might as well kind of just get to the point where we just win, right? So let's just go for it, I guess.
What have we been?
2, 4,
okay.
1, 2, 3.
Let's try.
Well, let's try. This is not an ultra, funnily enough, but okay, I'll take it. Those units are the year 3s are pretty self-sufficient, but year 4s blow them out of the water because they get the boost on type advantage orbs as well, not just rainbow. And then year 5 is a little different because they get the +5 freaking key or whatever. How it works for Vegito's a little bit different.
And you can really kind of compare the old anniversary units to the new ones.
Huge difference in how they work.
At least there's no HP restriction on transforming into blue.
Could you imagine? That'd be horrible.
No, there would be no top grossing.
No, they still get top grossing, bro. Chill. But it'd be really bad. It'd be really bad.
You're like pushing that premium Trident service.
Oh my god. Oh hey, he finally got the 3rd super.
I never really liked the that dimension thing they went into in the movie. I thought it was really weird, random.
It was kind of random, yeah. I didn't mind it though.
It's like Gohan and Cell's Kamehameha when they connected that it would cause that is what it would seem like.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Has he dipped below 50?
Yeah, I think he's below 50 now.
Oh, he's definitely below 50. Is this the right one?
I think it's your friend one.
God dang it! It is the other one. I was totally about to put him in the 3rd spot, pop it, and just destroy him this turn. Well then.
Postpone?
No, I'm not postponing nothing. What I will do is I'll do that
one
though, because Turles could literally cost me the match though. So whatever.
Dang it, Turles. You're good for slurping, but not for anything else.
Dog, chill. He's at 7.5 now. Holy crap, this card, bro.
Who's Vegito again?
Jeez. 7.5. 2.5 on a normal attack. Goodness gracious.
Who needs super attacks when your normal can beat him?
Type effective is OP, man. We've spent a large part of the video kind of talking about the downside to not getting the additional, but that's why, because the type effectiveness is stupid, man. It's so good. It is so good. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. He's incredible. They're both incredible units.
I feel like they balanced him very well compared to Vegito's guaranteed additional, because again, he does get the type advantage, so that's
why they did it.
Very good.
It's just like how often are you going to be able to get to that phase of the fight, right? That deep into a match. It really only works for this event and the Goku event because SBR is just simply not long enough. And, you know, I'd rather in that instance maybe have, again, like I mentioned earlier, one or the other. It doesn't really matter that much. So, I don't know. It just kind of flip-flops to me personally. But I'm actually going to double-check one thing really quick here, and then we'll wrap. So Gogeta gets an additional 7% up to 77%, which is 10 attacks post-transformation. He was doing 3 attacks per turn. It kind of felt like he didn't get his best until the final part there, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. He should have been fine. So yeah, he had all the links he needed too. So yeah, he's impressive. So anything you want to add, man, before we get out of here?
Equips probably going to be busted if they release more, especially if they have planned to do what we think they're going to do.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Again, remember, part 2 down below. Check it out. And that's over on Hydrus' channel. So I'll see you guys over there. Peace out, everybody.